Hello, this is Adam Beanstock. I'm a very average fiddle player, very average, nothing special. And I would just like to say what I do in my daily routine, and the objective is to be playing with other musicians and to feel confident in jamming and playing tunes that you love and with confidence. And the main thing is when you're playing music, the sort of music I play, folk music, Irish traditional, English tunes, is the most important thing is your timing and your rhythm, and this I think is more important than say your tone production. Obviously, tone production you can work on once you've got this rhythm and your general musicianship and listening to other people and contributing to music as a whole. And how I'm going to warm up, I've already taken a minute of your time, is always whatever you play, it's always got to be metered with a metronome. Always get in the habit. Don't just play notes. Randomly just try to get notes. You've got to be objective where it's going on the rhythm. So we'll start with open strings, which is a practice essential. Obviously, you have to tune up and get this you can do every time you pick up the violin. Do your open string practice. So first of all, do it. Play them together, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm doing there is it's concentrating on the bow, because you haven't got a distraction of what you're doing with your fingers. Just put your left hand about here in sort of as if you were playing third or fourth position, and just keep it relaxed with your back of the hand there, and just keep it relaxed as if you were holding the violin like that. And then onto the chin, and make sure everything's free. And to make sure you get this bow, no restrictions, and of course with the frog end, which is a heavy end, very light. As you come to the point, tiny little bit of pressure with the index finger, very tiny, and then do a pulsation, actually actuating the beat. It's good, jolly good for folk music to actually feel this pulsation in the bow. That's going to be your rhythm thing, and then we come on to doing some scales or finger exercises. What I'd like to say is I'll turn that off a minute. Like to say if you're classically trained like I was. If you look at Telemann, Handel sonatas, or even earlier music, Renaissance Baroque music, it is more related to folk music than any other type of classical music. And say the recorder sonatas. You might think. But it's not hard, because you've got the rhythms there. It's like folk music. It's very rhythmic. It's to the beat all the time, And if you start off in third position as opposed to first position, because folk fiddlers play in third position a lot. They interact between third and first position a lot more. So if you're in third position, it's getting that that first finger in tune. So you've got your hand there. So we're playing open D. See, it wasn't in tune. So you can play a D major in third position, and then of course you think of the range. You got the bottom C, and that is exactly the range of a treble recorder. So that it's very, very good practice. You know, do it on the second string. So if you're timid like I'm, not getting in tune, play the open string first. And then you can go back down to first position. Which we call the home position, because you've got the maximum amount of crossing of strings. It's not the easiest position to play in. I would say the third position is. But unless you've got a I mean, you can practice with a capo or mark on your violin where the place is. So still, I can't get it always. I can't always get that D in tune, and so I'll just wiggle my finger a bit and just sort of cheat in a way to sort of give the illusion that you're actually hitting that note. So take fingers away, see if you can find it. So I think the best thing is to hear it in your mind, what the note is. So get an A. So they're just getting used to it, and then just make sure your wrist is flexible as well. So and the G. So that's that first finger. I don't know why it's the A string. Got it that time, because the A string is what they used to call the canto string, which is the most important string on the violin, and it's often, if in Baroque music or Renaissance, that's where you're going to shift, is on the A string, on the canto string, and then you're already there for the cantilena string, which is the E string for the higher notes. So you know, if you're going sort of like down from first position, so is you're on the A string, so even if you're in D, this shift thing. So that's got to be. So you've got the guide with the back of the hand going on there, but whether you're going to get it in tune, it's a lottery. So, well, it is for me anyway. So, but that is what you've got to when you focus on when you're practicing each day. Just as a start, as a warm up. And today, this is the first time I picked up the violin. Once you warm into it, you'll probably get it. You'll get chances that you'll hit that note in tune. Anyway, I will leave you now. I'm coming up to 10 minutes.